Hey, just a brief video for day 3 on the floors. Wednesday was picking up the machine, getting everything established, setting up the vacuum that I bought, and all the other things that we had to do to get ready to sand the floors. We got the first, basically the first treatment and a half. We got 20 grit and then 36 grit done on a floor and a half. And then yesterday it was to finish up the 35 grit and the 60 grit as much as we could, including to use the putty, the wood filler, on all the cracks. And the way we did that was we put it on like you would mopping a floor, but we did it with the spatula. Have the whole floor done in a minute. And ready to start drying. You can't hear us like carpet. Covered the entire floor, all the cracks, and we let that dry overnight. So I'm going to Home Depot right now to pick up some more of that. I bought 5 for the entire project. One floor, because of how old it is and how many gaps were in that woodwork, one floor ate up 3.5. So I'm gonna go buy 4 more for the reception area, because it's larger by about 80 or 90 square feet, and I think that'll do the job. You probably can't hear me. Some standards going, but these ladies are unbelievable. We encounter the problem, and they put their heads together, and we got a solution to the problem. They're ahead of schedule again, and look at this floor. Check this out. It looks like it's brand new. Okay, I know I've been saying this all day, it's hard to hear, but these floors are 1,000% better than what we found here. There are some dark spots that look like back over the last 100 years this thing's been carpeted, probably for most of a good chunk of that century. This spot, and this spot looks like dogs that have been let loose there. And once they hit the air, it oxidates. I don't want to get into bleaching or anything, but we're using espresso for color. And from what I tested, that should come. Well, good morning. I tried to get better live videos yesterday of the ladies from Jade Rose salon working so diligently on these floors, but they did a fantastic job. These things are 100 years old. And there was gaps and uneven layers. I mean, it was really, I'm not gonna say the roughest floor I've ever seen by any stretch of the imagination, but it was definitely rough. And if you see, just look at some old videos and you can get an idea of the condition these were in, even the ones from yesterday that show you how much finish was still left on the surface after 2 treatments of sand. But they worked diligently, and they worked the sanders, hand sanding, and then we went to the peanut butter, which is basically the crack filler, and we loaded that up. And we ran into a couple of incidents yesterday that took some creativity and some solutions. We did that, and we came out with what I consider to be a very fine finished product. Check this out now. So the condition of the floors now is that it can accept the stain after we clean it. A nice dark stain, which will work for the salon, especially when they get dark colored dyes on the floor and things of that nature. But just the quality of the materials. And then we tested out some stain. So here's the stain that we tested out. And it is espresso. That's the color. Now this is the first treatment. We just tested a piece. We wanted to see what we were up against, and that looks really good. Brings out the wood grain, it's gonna look sharp. And then we wanted to test the filler to see if it accepts the stain, and indeed the filler does. So we checked that all out. We're really looking forward to what's going to happen from here. So next week we will come in, clean the floors, wipe them up, put a tack cloth on them, and then we will come in with the lamb's wool applicators and we'll put the stain on. Maybe 2 people could operate the stain while another couple are down on their hands and knees working the rags. But we will do that after we clean all the dust up out of these 2 main salon rooms. So looking forward to it.